Well, there are two ways of looking at this. I mean, the first way of looking at it is President Trump has constantly defied political gravity. I mean, he's managed to do and say and get away with things that no modern president has been able to. It would have torched most careers. That's one way of looking at it. The second way of looking at it is Trump himself said that if he got indicted, there would be riots in the streets, that his supporters said the same thing. Lindsey Graham, I remember, famously once said that the people would be so outraged that the prosecutor would be feared to be torn from limb. That has not happened. So I think we've got a couple of conflicting narratives here. On the one hand, whenever Trump gets indicted, his poll numbers tend to go up, but only among Republicans. There is not widespread outrage here. There's a lot of outrage on the right. Calls of trumped-up charges, I think, are kind of overblown and minimize exactly what's going on here. I mean, yes, Jack Smith might have been overturned by U.S. Supreme Court, but on the other hand, he has been prosecuting war crime cases in The Hague. He also is very mindful. Merrick Garland himself was quite mindful of quote-unquote, the optics by appointing a special counsel and giving Jack Smith free rein to follow wherever the facts led. Merrick Garland himself did not want to take it on because of the quote-unquote optics of looking like it was a political prosecution. So I think they're also minimizing the fact that these were multiple boxes over years that the National Archives were trying to obtain from Trump, repeatedly asking him to return those documents. He not only did not return them, he evaded them. He told them he didn't have them when he had them. He told his lawyers not to tell them that he had them when he had them. So it's not just the fact that he was caught with his hand in the proverbial cookie jar. It was the fact that they asked for these records back. If he had given them back when they asked for them, we wouldn't even be talking about this. But Donald Trump, in a lot of ways, can't really help himself. And I think this is one of those things where his instincts probably led him down a dark path towards self-destruction. Is it the end of his political career? Premature to say so. Is it the end of his possible legal exposure? Absolutely not.